Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Video Marketing Mastery. So excited that you could join us. How's it going, everybody? My name is Noah Mittman. I am the founder and CEO of Snowman Films. I'm a full-time filmmaker, video marketing coach, family man, and entrepreneur. Follow my journey to help every entrepreneur, business leader, and creator not just survive, but thrive. I believe that video is the most effective way to deliver a message, and I'm on a mission to bring out the best out of you through your video content. I know that you are already great, and I want the world to see you and your message even more effectively. You are one video away from changing the course of your business and your life. This is Video Marketing Mastery. And we are in episode 3, and I could not be more stoked. I am super excited. Thank you for joining me. Let's get right into it. So for this episode, we're going to dive into the day that I became an entrepreneur. I remember this so clearly. I was at UCD. I was a film student at UCD, studying movies and filmmaking. And I was also a parkour athlete and filmmaker, a parkour freerunner. And I was filming this movement piece that was like very creative movement on this beam with my buddy Brian Taylor. And so it's like him doing flips and spins and all this stuff around this balance beam. And we were in this empty basketball arena in Goodson Rec Center in Littleton, Colorado. And all the lights are off. We have like super stylized work lights up and like really trying to make something, a cool piece of art. And what I remember really being clearly is Brian saying, hey, you know that you're good enough to do this professionally, as I was kind of lining up this dolly shot on the ground with my camera. And that just blew my mind because I'd been doing it. I've been making movies for fun. As you heard last episode, I've been making little videos for several years. And so I started in 2006, and this was 2012 when he said this. So I'd already been making videos for 8 years. And he just like, I'd been doing it for fun and hadn't really thought any more of it. And he opened my eyes. Brian Taylor, you're awesome, and I love you for that. That I could be a professional filmmaker and make money off of making videos. And that was like the coolest thing to realize. Just blew my mind open. But so we're driving home, and he's giving me a ride home to my little crappy studio apartment in downtown Denver that eventually got bed bugs. But I'm walking in kind of the hall after he drops me off, and I was like, I'm trying to think of what a good name for my company would be, because he said you can do this professionally, and I was like, I don't want to do like Noah Mittman Productions. I just don't like the sound of that. So I wanted to come up with a company name, and I was kind of opening the door to my apartment, and there was like my apartment, this is how bad it was. There's like a 3 to 4 inch crack underneath the door to where the floor is. So I had a towel stuffed in there and like to keep the noise out, because there would be random couples fighting at 2 a.m. because it was, a cheap studio apartment in Denver in 2012. But yeah, I opened the door, and I kind of took my earphone out that had like Fort Minor, remember the name on it, going, and I got this oh my God, this light bulb went off. My sister's nickname for me growing up was Snowy Mittens, and that turned into, every time I would call her, to be Hey Snowy or Hey Snowman. So I was like, oh my God, that's the name of the company, Snowman. And then I was like, everybody's using productions. Like a whole bunch of friends that started companies, it was all production. So I was like, I need a different word. And then films popped in. I was like, oh my God, Snowman Films. That's it. Because that's me, but not not really me. Sorry, the dog is screwing stuff. It's me, but like a different version and like a more professional version. And I got so excited. I was like, so Snowman Films. And then literally like 30 seconds later, the logo, the little snowman emblem logo popped into my head. And that was like, oh my God, nothing else can happen until I make this logo. So I spent a couple hours on Adobe Illustrator and just like sketched out the real basic first logo. And then I went on to the internet, and about a half hour later and $50 later, I had Snowman Films LLC, a registered LLC. And I believe it was May 12th, May 5th, somewhere in there, that I purchased the LLC for Snowman Films. And I was an entrepreneur. And that's how it started. I was so excited. But then the next step was like, I had to figure out what to charge, because like I'd never charged for video before. Like I've been filming for fun and making videos with my friends, but like it never occurred to me like, how much should I charge for this? So, or like where to get jobs, or like how to even start. Guys, dogs, out of here. I'm gonna go kick the dogs out. Just a sec. Give me 20 seconds. 20 seconds. And I'm back. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, like how do I even start with getting jobs? And so I was venturing into this scary unknown territory, and it excited me. I was super excited. I was ready. I was like, I'm going to do this. I need to wrap my head around this. I felt unsure at the same time. I felt like I was just this kid that was trying to do this, and I had no idea what I was doing, and like total imposter syndrome. Like, I don't feel like I'm good enough, like to show up and to have somebody pay me, and like I'm just this kid with this camera, and it freaked me out. But I knew that I had the passion, and that like this was my new goal. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna figure out how to make money as a filmmaker, make money as a videographer and editor, and get this dream off the ground and like put everything into it. So, and it really sucked. Like a few months later, I actually got stiffed by a client. I did the work. I delivered the final video, and then they were just like, no, we're not going to pay. And that killed me. It was like, it just total defeat. Like, I almost wanted to quit, but I was like, no, I got to keep moving, because this is my passion. This is what I committed to. And what I learned, so like every defeat for me, it's not a defeat. It's only a defeat if you quit, right? If you stop. Other than that, it's a learning experience. So it's like I never win or lose. I only win or learn. And so I learned to do contracts and to do, half the money up front. To certain ways of covering your ass to like not be in bad positions where you could potentially get screwed out of money. And it's because it definitely happens. But no, I moved past it. I kept believing in myself, and making videos. It was either I just kept moving forward. I was either making videos for me or for clients, but I kept creating and I kept moving forward, and because of that, the work kept coming. It was amazing. Like every time I thought that it was just going to, I was like, well, that was the last gig. Like, I guess this is done. The work came, more work came, and it was incredible. So yeah, I knew that I was on the right track because I had to keep going. You speak Spanish? I do not speak Spanish. Sorry, Juan. I have a comment on Facebook. But yeah, like I knew that I had to keep going and keep moving forward with this because it was my passion. So after a few years and a couple of very understanding landlords that would, like, if I didn't quite have enough money for 1 month of rent, I would say, okay, I'll pay you half now, and then I can't pay this month, but I'll pay double next month. And they would like understand and work with me, which was like such a blessing. I'm so happy that they did that because it helped me get off the ground with the business. And I was eventually, made enough to pay my bills, which was incredible. And then I also realized another speed bump was there's more to running a company than just making videos. Like, I have to do taxes and contracts and budgets and like a personal life, having life balance. And I definitely got overwhelmed quite a few times. There's a lot. I'm overwhelmed today sometimes. Like, it's just kind of, you live in the overwhelm and you learn to embrace it, and you learn to just keep doing one more thing to keep moving yourself forward. Like today, I've just do the next thing, and then by the end of the day, you've done 10 things and you've had a really productive day. It's kind of how it works. So that's how you move past overwhelm. Just keep moving forward with the next task, with one task. So exactly, I figured out each problem as it came up, and then eventually I was able to hire a couple people to do the things that I really suck at, like. I have a CPA, I have an accountant because I'm not the best with numbers, and that really helps me with taxes and stuff. So it's a progression, right? It's an evolution as you go. So yeah, I kept my eye on the prize of making money with my art and expertise, and really like didn't give up on that dream, and kept figuring out every problem as it came up. So now I am happy to say that I support my family and myself with my company. And, this COVID situation has been definitely another speed bump, but just as everything else, we're figuring it out. We're moving forward. I've started this live stream and this podcast and this, on more of an online presence and more getting myself out in front of you, live and uncut here. So yeah, it's every situation you come across is a speed bump. And, if you can figure it out and move forward, it doesn't have to be the quitting point for you. It can be a speed bump in your journey. And then eventually, like, one other quote that I love is, success is battle scarred. Like, you're going to go through some battles, you're going to learn some stuff, and you're going to grow, and you're really going to come out the other side a stronger person and a better human, hopefully. Because staying with your values and staying with your commitments is what will take you to the next levels and keep you successful, and keep you happy. So the cool thing though now is that I get to help every single day. I get to help entrepreneurs, business leaders, and creators to make better videos and get their message to the world more effectively, and create videos for them so that they can look the absolute best they can for the world. Because that's what I'm passionate about, and helping people that are making cool shit and doing their thing. It just it gets me fired up. So I love going to work. In fact, so much that I wake up weekdays at 5 a.m. just to get an early start, so I can like have that quiet time to get ahead. And I'm fired up for that. I feel creatively fulfilled, and I've been paying my bills consistently for a while now. Like, it's you stay with it long enough, and it pays off. Just double down on yourself. The best investment you can make is in yourself. I really believe that. And here's just a little bit of achievement here. We've Snowman Films did $180,000 in revenue in the past 2 years, and we used impact and commitments for marketing. We're really doubling down on the impact that we can create, and our commitments, what we stand for, and connecting with other people with similar commitments. And I'm super, super proud of that we've been able to find success, doubling down on who we are and the type of people that we love to serve and help and create for. It's a great, great feeling. So yeah, I mean, on the, coming out here, I'm starting this up. I'm doing it because it's fun, and I'm committed to doing consistent stuff. And consistency is really what has brought all of this through to being a thing, to still existing. So I have fun at work. I get to help people who are following their passions for a living. That's what I get to make my living on, is helping other people following their passions. I get to choose my own hours, be my own boss, because I absolutely need that. That's a requirement for my life, is to be my own boss and choose my own hours to survive. That's important to me. And I get to be present for important moments with my family because I choose my own hours. So, I'll put in 60 hours a week, Monday through Friday, and then weekends I'll take off and I'll spend time with family and have those moments and build those memories. So I get that balanced, fulfilled life that makes me super happy. And that's the long story, but that's the full journey of the first day that I realized that I became an entrepreneur, and what entrepreneurship means to me and why I'm so passionate about it. So this has been episode 3 of Video Marketing Mastery. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And I hope that this content can make you and your business come alive. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.